Well, hello guys, how are you? Now usually I do some news items and put a little bit of sarcasticness that I can do rather well sometimes, especially when I've had a few beers, and make it a little bit humorous. But the onslaught in the media of femons are good and men are bad is just so much now, isn't it? It's become the ridiculous stage. And femons have hijacked everything and anything to make it about them all the time, even football. You see a player's picture, he's a little bit small, but on the left side, it's a bigger picture of his wag. And of course the reality is nobody is goddamn interested in his wag. But femons do it all the time, trying to get attention, don't they? Even when their husband dies or their boyfriend dies, they start making it all about them and how they're coping. Forget about the guy that's died. I mean, let's be honest, guys, femons have always been obnoxious, but Jesus. And the real truth is that femons are screwing up all over the place, but we're not supposed to notice that. They make all these videos about themselves and tell everybody how they can't get a man, as if anybody is really interested, because men aren't. And then she goes on to say what her standards are, and you know why she can't get a man. The best thing for men to do is just to stay away from femons completely. Have absolutely nothing to do with them. They don't bring any positives to the table at all, it's all negative. Oh, and some of them say they are the table. Yeah, I'd like to see one of them build one. Now, I just went shopping today at a grocery store, you need supplies, especially Peroni. And about 85% of the people there were femons. And I tried to blank every one of them if I could. Not being rude or anything, just no eye contact, just pretend they weren't even there. But it's quite hard sometimes because they got verbal diarrhea. And they always talk loud, almost yelling, because they want everybody to hear. And what they're talking about is a bunch of goddamn gobbledygook as usual. And there was 2 femon workers I had to go by, and guess what they were doing? Well, they weren't working, they were talking. Not about work, about what they did yesterday. And when I went back down that aisle to get something I'd forgot, they were still in the same place, still talking about what they did. But oh, the femons are so damn productive, aren't they? And there was a news item in the paper about a major football game, soccer. But forget who's playing and what the score was, it was about this femon who took her top off and flashed everybody. Well, they're so goddamn intelligent, these femons. One-trick ponies. So just walk away, guys. Just ignore them. Of course you'll hear the shaming language. That's what they've used all the time. Remember, they're all empowered. They don't need no man. And they can do anything a man can do far better. I have yet to see one manage that. Males are getting goddamn tired of being berated, moaned at, whined at, and they aren't even their girlfriends. Males are shutting femons out, and as a result they have a better, more productive life. But that of course annoys a lot of femons, not because they want to be with you, but they really want your resources and stuff, Think of it this way, guys. Say there's a vintage car you spent ages doing up and making it look pristine, and you've made it into a classic. The only thing it means to the femon in your life is how much that car is worth. And I'm afraid, guys, that is the bottom line. No beer was drank in the making of this video. Take it easy, fellas.